Hello, hello, and welcome to the book of Unwritten Tales. My name is Doogel from Dooglecraft, and this is one of the classic point-and-click adventures in the style of Monkey Island and Salmon Max and Simon the Sorcerer. Just a little more up-to-date graphic and humor-wise. I'm playing this game because the Book of Unwritten Tales 2 is about to be released. It's in pre-release at the moment, and I'm planning on playing that on my channel too. So, I don't know how far we're gonna get into this game before I say, okay, that's enough shown. Maybe I finish the whole game, we don't know. Let's see. I didn't change anything. I pushed the audio down a little bit. So let's jump on in with chapter 1. I have no idea what to expect. So, I'm trying not to speak over any audio parts so that you can enjoy the full story of the game. So...
Our world is at war. Only the old can remember a time without fear, without bloodshed. Defeat followed victory. Victory followed defeat. No one could gain the decisive advantage.
Looks like Jar Jar Binks is in the game.
Is there an end in sight? Who would ever have thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to put an
He looks
end
like Dobby
to
from
this
Harry Potter.
madness? And I didn't find the key to ending the war on one of my expeditions. Not deep in some dark dungeon, nor on the peak of a fiery mountain. No, I found it in an old book. I only hope that luck has not abandoned us. What's happened to Beetle and the Archmage's men? Doesn't he know how...
Oh. Some invisible troll thingy. Oh.
So then, you're MacGuffin, are you? Archaeologist, adventurer, and future trophy on my mother's living room wall.
You are Monkus, dastardly son of the Archwitch Mortroga. What do you want from me?
I was about to
I
say the
think you
same.
know that. Where is it?
Where is
You
it?
know that your feeble-minded servant was on the way to that damned magical trickster Alistair.
I won't tell you anything.
Where is it?
Take him away. Mother has ways and means of squeezing what we need to know out of him.
Mother?
After all,
Mother.
what's likely to happen? Oh well.
Hello?
Several days away from the wildlands. It's just as safe here as in the elf burrow. Oh, then, if it was left up to them, I'd just be spending the whole day...
I need to change the audio settings. The music is very loud compared to the speech.
No, of course I won't do anything stupid. You're right. We should get help.
Yeah, we'll check it
Back
out.
to the elf burrow. Oh boy.
As you guessed already, this is playing in a fictional fantasy world. Okay, it's still audio, it's still prologue. It's playing in a fictional fantasy world in which... No. Okay, alright, so we can... Are we playing now? Hint, you can move either using left and mouse. Okay, I want to just change the settings here. So as I was saying, this is playing in a... So sound... So we gotta raise the speech up a little bit. It's playing in a fictional fantasy world in which... we save the game as well, so we are past... yep, save game. Save? Yeah, okay. New game. Yep, okay, it's saved. So in which ogres and all the characters and out of movies, games, World of Warcraft and so on, they all exist here too. Ogres, elves, the trolls. Okay. So let's see, we can move her.
Huh. One end of the rope is knotted tightly. I could use it to swing onto the other side of the leg.
Yes, you could. Hint, to use the rope, click again. Okay, I need to... Whoop. Yes. And then we go over here. Examine the cage and speak to the gremlin. Ah, it's a gremlin. Okay,
The
examine the
little cage is fastened onto the dragon's harness. The old gremlin's in the cage. He hasn't noticed me yet.
Okay, let's talk to the gremlin. You see, it's one of these
Hey,
games
hello, you there?
where you have to combine different things.
Who are you?
Okay, I can choose. I'm a wood elf who's going to save the day for you. Call me Ivo. The question is, in fact, who are you and why are you kidnapped? Yeah.
More interesting to me is who you are and why someone's tried to kidnap you.
Professor MacGuffin's the name. I'm an archaeologist. I've discovered something. Something important.
And they want it?
Oh, yes. You've no idea how much they want it.
Oh, they want it bad. Let me just... Tell me what you've discovered. I don't care. I'm here to set you free. Let's get
Let
more
me
info out of
guess.
him first.
Your kidnappers up there want to use your knowledge to achieve world domination?
You may scoff, but they would have to skin me before I tell them what I know.
Okay then, I'll release you and let you mortals carry on playing at war.
No! We've got no time to lose. You must take this ring.
The ring.
Take
Ring
it
to rule them all.
Archmage Alistair in the town of Seastone on the coast. He will send someone to my house. The book that describes where it is hidden is there in my secret cellar. He must get it to safety.
And what about you?
I will win you as much time as I can. I can endure torture for hours, days if need be. The pain, the humiliation, the agony of body and soul.
Anyone recognize that voice of the gremlin? Sounds familiar. Sounds like a plan. Shouldn't I perhaps really be setting you free? You are a true hero. Farewell.
Perhaps I should just release you and we'll do without the pain and death bit.
That would, of course, also be an option. Less dramatic, but if you insist, I can hardly stop you.
How can I get you out of there?
Good question. This cage is well built and the lock won't be easy to deal with.
I could untie the cage and then it would smash when it hits the ground.
Just like my old clothes. But it's not a bad idea. On the way to Mortroga's fortress, we'll fly over the White Ridge Mountains. Everything's covered in snow there, and the dragon will fly low over the peaks. We could try it there.
That was a joke. The chances of that working are about 1,000,000 to 1.
Can't see any other way to escape. Fighting is not an option.
Let me see how the cage is fastened.
You do that. I'll
It's
be
fastened with a knot, as you can see.
here, if you need me.
Yeah, you'll be there.
No idea what's going on here, but I should probably release the old gremlin before we get into enemy territory. We'll have to see how we go after that.
Yes, probably. And, wow. The sound effects are still very high. I'm gonna put it down to 20. Yep, continue game. So, let's see. It's just a knot.
This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I want to drop the cage onto the mountains. Oh, this is too tight. I won't be able to undo this just using my hands, but if I had a knife or a sword, I could perhaps cut the rope.
Don't you have that? What kind of elf are you?
Transport dragons can move great loads, like these barrels, wooden posts, and this big crate. I don't think that this stuff will help me a whole lot.
Why not? Anything else? Maybe we should check inside the crate. Don't repeat yourself.
This rope fastens the cage.
Oh no.
Oh, this is too tight. I won't be able to undo.
Okay, it's one of those games where they... Ooh, what's up here?
That's the way up onto the dragon's back. I can't reach the support strut.
What can you do? Why are you here? Talk to the dude again.
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
What do you know about the kidnappers? How can such a heavily loaded dragon fly at all? So how does our plan go again? I can't open the cage with just my bare hands. I'll carry on then.
The cage has been secured with a thick rope. I can't release it using my bare hands.
Then you'll have to cut through the rope.
I don't have a
Splendid
knife.
idea, but I don't have a knife.
Exactly.
Get your hands on one.
Ah,
Kidnappers up there are sure to be armed.
you're a
I fear
genius.
that could be true.
You're a genius. So how does our plan? I'm not going to be able to get on the dragon's back without some help.
If I'm going to steal a knife from the kidnappers, then I need to get onto the back of the dragon.
Yeah.
There's a support strap there. If I could reach it, I'd be able to pull myself up.
No problem. Here, take this.
Okay.
A whip?
It's always served me well. You can use it as a rope.
Hint, you'll find the whip just at all objects approved, blah blah blah. Move mouse bottom edge of the screen to open inventory, to examine objects, blah 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 blah. Click on it using the right mouse button. Okay. Okay, I'll carry
I'll
on
just
then.
carry on then. You wait here.
Bullwhip. Use on support strut. Indiana Jones style.
Da-da-da,
Yeah, there we go. That's the thing about this kind of games. There's going to be a lot of
What?
Easter eggs,
Yes,
and hidden
yes,
jokes,
I was
and
evil and beastly. Yes, I'll bring him with me, Mother. Yes, yes, yes. I have to go. Why? I'm steering a dragon, remember? You know, I'm not being curt with you. Yes. Good. Yes. I'll see you later. Love you too. Oh, by the gods, how I hate her! No, not much longer, Monkus, not much longer. Soon you will have it in your hands.
it.
But
What?
you have to be careful, Monkus. Mother is mistrustful. She has her agents everywhere. And you are talking to yourself. Better shut up.
There appears to be some truth in the gremlin's story. It's vital that I rescue him. If I remain right here on the outside, then they won't be able to spot me from the driver's cabin.
Okay,
An
first
old cardboard box.
examine the
It seems
box.
to be some kind of emergency kit if the dragon crash lands.
Yeah, we'll take that.
There are a few moth-eaten blankets in the box, a bit of dried meat covered in white mould, and a blue and red potion, and... a line with a fish hook. It looks quite serviceable. I'll take it with me.
Yeah, don't tell me exactly what's in it. Just so here we go.
I could
Got
really
some
do with
swords.
one of those swords, but I can't reach the stand without the sorcerer seeing me.
Then maybe we should use the line with the fishhook.
No
on the sword.
chance. I'd have to hit the handle exactly despite the high wind. And even if I manage that, I'll never get the sword over here quietly.
Okay, here we are at the first puzzle.
The
What's
rest's of no use.
No use, of course. So the...
A line about 3 meters long with a large rusty fish hook. The line still seems to be quite good.
Anything else? We can go back down. Oh,
A thin wooden stick with the flag of the Shadow Army. The stick's
Okay.
been tied loosely to the railing.
there we go.
Got it, and the sorcerer hasn't noticed.
So now I can put this on that.
I'll knot the line to the tip of the stick, and hey
Yes.
presto, I've got a fishing rod.
Oh, you got a fishing rod. And then I can use the fishing rod on the sword, maybe? Yes. And... where's... oh, okay.
That
Very
was
quiet.
elegant.
Uh-huh. So now we go back down and cut the cage. Now we're gonna use the sword on the rope.
I should warn MacGuffin that we're in business. Perhaps he might change his mind.
Nah, just cut it. Maybe I have to warn him.
Hey,
So-
MacGuffin,
You're
What
gonna
is it?
be experiencing or finding a lot of those Easter eggs and humor and jokes related to Lord of the Rings, World of Warcraft, other movies. I think there's even a couple of Minecraft jokes in here, and it's all just gonna go we'll see where this is gonna go. So far, so good. I do quite enjoy those point-and-click adventures. You play them with one hand, which is perfect, and it's Let's go on. What do you know about the kidnappers? How can blah blah? So I was eardropping sorcerer. What does he want from you exactly? A weapon?
So what is this discovery of yours then? A great treasure? A weapon?
I can't tell you. Too dangerous. And actually, well, I don't have it either.
What do you mean?
I found a clue in an old book as to where the artifact... where it is hidden.
Artifact? It? This is getting more and more cliché.
Cliché? The struggle of good against evil is never cliché.
You mentioned your secret cellar. Is that where the book's hidden? Pretty risky.
I found a sword.
I've got a sword and can cut through the rope as soon as you're ready.
Fine. I'm ready when you are. We're over the mountains. It's now or never.
Are you really sure?
I am. But if I don't survive, or they catch me, then you'll have to fetch the book from my secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
Okay. Well, we both know what's going to happen now. It would be real, unexpected adventure.
Isn't this a strange coincidence? A young pretty elf walks through the woods unarmed and is suddenly caught up in an adventure.
Don't talk, just cut me free.
Okay.
The
While
right
he...
moment is close. There's the mountain. Good
Okay.
luck, MacGuffin.
Good luck. Bye-bye. Whoa, this is loud. I apologize. The graphics are worse than I expected. There he goes. Oh, there I go too. Oh, there goes everyone. Wow, that was noisy. I apologize if I just blew your ears off. Okay, now it's starting. The frame, I don't know, the frame around the picture. Let's see if I can change the graphic settings once we're back in the game. In the meanwhile, I also checked up... Jeez, loud. Oh, wow, very cinematic. We got all the people that worked on. Oh, just the credits and credits. We're done. Game over. Okay, while this is rolling, I also checked up on IMDb the game so we know the voices. And MacGuffin is voiced by someone called Peter Marinker. No idea who he is. Think we can skip over this intro thing? I apologize if this blows off your ears right now. Very, very noisy. Should we skip through this? I don't think there's any more coming besides some beautiful fairy dust sparkles and names. And a map. Oh yeah, we're zooming in on the map. So... all the map names seem German. Okay.
Wilbur, working hard at it, saving the world.
I'm almost done, you.
I could see. Beavering away, eh? What were you this time? A knight riding high on his horse? Or one of those funny little mages again, eh? Hey, hero. I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house robot off on a rat hunt. That rat's got it in for my precious hops, and if I don't plant them, beer's going to be a wee bit scarce.
I've never heard of a hero having to catch rats.
You're not a hero yet, laddie. You're still my helper. And that being the case, you'd better get your act together. Then you can finish up here and go and have some more heroic daydreams. I need to go and do a quality control check on barrels 2034 to 2038. I've got a feeling there might be something wrong with the 2030 batch. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Look at red.
A thieving rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close.
Anything else? Wooden box.
A large crate. It must have been delivered as I swept. Let's see.
I love this song.
Not a chance. I'll never get this crate open
King
with
of
my
the
bare
Mountain
hands.
Hall or Hall of the Mountain King? One or the other. Edward Greek. Let's see. Anything else? We can look at the fireplace.
Dwarfs are excellent stonemasons. That fireplace is proof.
Okay. Look at the pipe.
The pipes run through the walls and floor. They are part of the central beer supply system, which runs through the whole bastion.
Beer supply system. That's what I need. Look at the chair. Yep, there goes the rat.
That's the Master Brewer's favourite spot. He likes to relax there in the evenings. It's a map. It says the country's best pubs on it.
Well.
It shows the area reaching from our beautiful White Ridge Mountains down to the sea, where the humans live on the coast.
I need that. Then we got the kitchen. I guess we go into the kitchen. Shall we go into the kitchen? We'll go into the kitchen. See what we find in the kitchen. And there we're loading again. And what do we have here? It's snowing in. Look out the window.
The sun is pretty low. It'll be dark soon. Dwarven fast food. But I'm not hungry.
Okay.
The Master
Apparatus.
Brewer says these kettles are used to make beer. This is his private setup, and the proper ones are in the cellar.
Cooking pot.
An old, rather dirty cooking pot. A pile of dirty dishes. The longer the other dwarves are away, the less attention the Master Brewer pays to things like this.
Okay, stove.
The stove isn't used much, though this morning the Master Brewer heated up a few beer sausages on it. A tin coffee pot. It hasn't been used in ages. And guaranteed not for coffee. The Master Brewer doesn't trust non-alcoholic drinks.
That's a man of my tastes. Okay, we're getting close to almost half an hour now, so I'm gonna leave it with that. And Wilbur Weatherwain, that's his name, spoken by Nicholas Aaron. We are going to say goodbye for this time and see you hopefully in a day or two for more adventures. Let's see where this game leads us. So far I'm quite enjoying it. I just want to see if I can crank up the graphics a little bit because the cutscene was kinda old school looking. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Leave a like below, comment, and look forward to more misadventures in the Book of Unwritten Tales. So, as usual, have a nice day. Hey.